still gonna be...
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe.
Shut it! Boss should rip you for talking that way.
Let's find another one. Waiting. I crave blood. Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
He's not around, so it might as well. It shall be done.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
I'm ready. I see a way.
How unseemly.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Shall be done.
What should I do? Got to press on. Make way.
Unleash me.
Let's go. Slow down. Can't even catch my breath. What now? Never a dull moment.
I'm ready.
Direct me.
At least things have stayed interesting.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
I've got a long road ahead.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Moving ahead. Better not be cursed.
What's inside?
Trap. Just as I expected.
Right tool will do the trick. Light on my feet.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing. That might be worth it.
Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Something good here, I hope.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel y Gale, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask. These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
No helping it. We're exposed.
Please. I've been through enough.
Die if I let the road reeking of this place. You'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Back in the gate by now.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
What I will do for better tools.
No helping.
Dennis?
We're exposed now.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face.
Damn goblins!
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Well, finally. Someone who ain't got horns where their good sense should be. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged them, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
You sound like your father.
Die if I let the road.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me urge you, boy.
Too late! We're packing up, and I'd advise you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
I should speak up.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid. Alcyn, he's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract. to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk.
All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
I'd die if I met Heroic and reeking of this place. Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
Shouldn't be too long now.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
The goblins doesn't taste half bad.
I could use the target practice.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Hello there, sweetness.
Again. Swing and swing. Parry.
Damn.
And again.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Lae'zel's newest apprentice. Yes, that Lae'zel. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Lae'zel for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Lae'zel will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Bite your fingers off! I will!
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Food. You want it or not? Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Some salt.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
True.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
And I'll bite your fingers off! I will!
I wonder when the goblins will come.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
These boots have seen everything.
This is ridiculous.
Everyone needs to cut their teeth sometime.
Cut his teeth. For his sake, I hope he's dead already.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it?
He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
How stupid are you?
Easy money.